important to know about your family tree. Bless.
Zexus.
I joined SAFA because I went to the Go Blue orientation and convocation day, and there was the student organization going on, and I saw the Filipino desk, so Gene called me over and I signed myself up, so I'm here.
I joined SAFA because I was invited during the convocation day, during the student org part of the orientation. I saw their booth and they invited me on.
I joined SAFA because I thought it would be fun, and I think it would have been cool to join a club about my own culture.
I guess I didn't technically join SAFA. It was actually me and Kayla. We were the ones that started it back in 2018.
My favorite SAFA memory has to be when they actually first recruited me to be part of SAFA. Andre came up to me while I was sipping water in the union lobby, and right after sipping water, I looked behind me and he goes, "Hey, are you Filipino?" And then I was just like, "Yeah. Why? Why do you want to know?" It's obvious, but like, cool. And then he continued to tell me that SAFA is a thing on campus, and then I was just like, sweet, count me in.
So my favorite SAFA memory has got to be when we went to FACT back in 2018. That was the first time that I personally and most of us as an organization went. And the highlight of the entire trip was when we were waiting on the stairs in front of one of the buildings for the variety show to start. And a bunch of our members, we all got together and we started singing the national anthem just because we thought it'd be funny. And when we were done, everyone else around us just started clapping. And it was just so much fun and amazing that it made the whole trip worth it.
So with SAFA, I learned that Lemonade by Jeremy Passion is the unofficial, official Filipino-American national anthem. And I just learned a lot about Filipino mythology on Taco Tuesday.
While being in SAFA, I learned a lot of things about Filipino culture. I would have to say my favorite thing though is just like learning like how like people orientated and like loving they are. They just like love being around each other. I love being around them, and it's just like really nice. Like the community aspect is just like really there, and it's great.
In SAFA, I learned just little facts here and there about Filipino culture that I found to be pretty interesting. Like on Taco Tuesday, I learned about a lot of Filipino folklore, which I always found to be interesting.
During my time with SAFA, I've learned a lot about the Filipino culture. During FACT, I got to learn about this Filipino sword fighting technique, and I thought about how artistic and how beautiful it was. And it made me realize that although I've been hinted to this all my life, just simply how unique the Filipino culture is and how I can be proud of it.
SAFA has impacted my daily life because I could just walk across campus and I could see like a friendly face and like say hi to them, and I could always talk to them about anything. We've like became a family, and I feel like I could talk to them about anything, and I could ask them advice about academics or like my personal life.
SAFA has impacted my everyday life because I now have something to look forward to every time I go to campus, whether it's meeting new people or looking forward to a new event that's going to happen with the club.
There are a whole bunch of ways that SAFA has impacted my life. But if I had to take it down to one single point, I had to say that SAFA has not only given me a whole bunch of friends that I can rely on, but also people that I can call my kapamilya.
So SAFA has impacted my everyday life in that it's provided me with community on campus, a good group of friends, a good support base, and just a great way to discover who I am as a Filipino, not just in like my everyday life, not just in like an ethnicity, but also in my faith. It's a great opportunity also to just sit down, eat rice with my friends, and carry on my day.
So for me, being Filipino means embracing our culture and not letting our heritage die out, and also acknowledging the fact that our parents endured a lot of hardships and had a long journey so that we could be in the position we are right now.
To me, being Filipino is being part of a family and supporting each other, and you could see that whenever Filipinos are around each other, and they don't even have to be blood related or like family, but they always have each other's backs. And also, being Filipino, we have like a beautiful culture, we have amazing food, and we have a beautiful language, and we have a great homeland to go home to.
What Filipino means to me at initial thought is, of course, the really good food. Who doesn't like adobo? Who doesn't like it with garlic rice? And then like hard-boiled egg on that too. Slaps. But then when I really think about it, it comes down to the respect. The respect for other people, the respect for elders, and the respect to people you just meet as well. It's crazy.
Puno ng Buhay means that each tree is uniquely different from each other. A tree branch grows differently than its neighbors. Us humans are uniquely different than our siblings, families, friends, etc. Tree of Life represents our personal development and our own individual beauty. As a tree grows, it grows stronger, the gain of more branches and leaves. Us humans, we grow stronger, we strive to a greater knowledge, and we learn new experiences and wisdoms.
Ang ibig sabihin ng Puno ng Buhay para sa akin ay parang isang malaking nara tree na yung roots niya dapat firmly placed, tsaka kind of like in culture. For me, it's just like my roots have to be firmly placed as well so that I can grow as not only as a good Filipino, but also to show everyone else that the Filipino culture is something to really be proud of.
The Tree of Life means, to me, it's kind of like the tree in The Lion King. Well, The Lion King's in Africa. The real tree that's in Africa, that's very large. And then with a very large tree, I think of the movie Avatar with the blue people. And then I immediately think they're one community and one family. And so with that, it kind of resembles how we are, a family.
I would like to thank my family, my parents especially, and for giving me the love and support that they always do. I would like to also thank my brother. He's always been one of the closest persons to me in my life, and he's always been that person that's been around for you and with you, and I've always appreciated that. I'd also like to thank my girlfriend, Denisha. She's always pushed me to be my best, and I know that in our relationship we always push each other to grow, and she's really helped me grow as a person, as a boyfriend. I'd also really like to thank everyone in SAFA, everyone around me, all my friends, even those that aren't even in SAFA, just my friends around me.
I would like to thank my mother for allowing me to come to this university and financially supporting me. It's allowed me to meet a lot of great people.
I would like to thank my family for their support in my college life, and especially my mom because she has gotten me here. She literally brought us here in America when I used to live in the Philippines. And I would also like to thank my friends for their impact and what I should do with my life.
I would like to thank my family in Ann Arbor, my Pace Me family I have in the Philippines, Mama and Papa. I would also like to thank the SAFA people for welcoming me in with open arms to your closely knit family and for taking me in as one of your own.
I would like to thank my mom, my ninang, my gramps, my tukiyas, and my ate. Also, I'd like to thank my extended family in Canada and the Philippines. And lastly, I would like to thank my friends, both old and new, for being a positive influence in my life and for making me happy as a person.
I'd like to thank, first and foremost, my parents and my sister, who've always been supportive of me through all my endeavors. Next, my lolo, who's in the Philippines right now. He's probably the biggest reason why, I'm even in SAFA. I've always had a strong connection with him, and he's the reason why I wanted to learn more about my culture. I'd also like to thank everyone else in SAFA for always being here and making it such a great experience for everyone else.
So I'd like to thank my parents because they provided me with everything that I've needed and wanted as I grew up, and just making it possible for me to attend UM-Dearborn. And I'd also like to thank my friends and family because they've just always been there for me when I need emotional support or I need help with anything.
I would like to thank my roommate Camille for inviting me to join SAFA. I was super nice with her. I would like to thank my parents for always like teaching me to be like super open and like susceptible to like different like ideas and cultures. So you know, it just really like helped me like learn more. I want to thank everyone in SAFA. You guys mean so much to me. Like, you probably don't even know it, but like, you guys actually mean like so much to me, and I'm just really thankful to have you guys in my life. So
I'd like to thank my family for always supporting me in my hobbies and the career path of choice, and also for helping me to develop a sense of discipline in my life and keep me pushing forward to be the best that I can be.
I would like to thank my parents for always giving me the opportunity to try new things and explore the world. I'd also like to thank my sister for being my opponent and always trying to be better than her.
I would like to thank my parents for always supporting me in whatever I want to do, and I want to thank them for always pushing me to be the best person I can be.